All right, everyone, we're back. So, howdy. So we have our baklava now. It's so we had it in the refrigerator, and if you listen, sounds not hardened up. It's still soft, but anyhow. So I'm going to freehand cut this. So I'm going to give it one cut. So I'm going to use the tip of my knife, very sharp Hinkle knife. I'm going to cut it right down the center, but I'm only going to score the top layer. So you'll see. Make sure you hold on to there. So that's scored through to the filling underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it. I'm going to make these little smaller pieces. I'm going to score it 2 more times here. Once here, and I'm going to score it once there. Let me get my hand out of your way. So you can see that, and we're going to score it again right here. So I'm just making sure that I cut through the top layer of the phyllo dough. There we go. So that's that way. So I'm going to spin it around. I'm going to go in the center of the tray. So here's where it gets a little bit more complicated, because this is going to start moving on me. You can see that. So got to be very careful, like I was saying, not to get the cream cheese. If it comes above and gets on the surface, it burns. And it burns your phyllo. So cut this in half again. Very sharp knife. We'll keep that from moving around. We'll jump over here, and I'm going to score this right down the middle. There, so that's section. So one more time, I'm going to score this. Now it starts getting a little bit more complicated. Make sure that it doesn't pull apart. Nice and easy. And there we go. It helps to use a very sharp knife. So now what I'm going to do is, so this is ready for the oven. I'm going to put it in the oven at about 250. You want to cook at a low temperature because the phyllo will burn. If you put it in at 300 or 350, this top layer is going to burn before the inside gets done, of course. So cooking at low temperature at 250 makes a lot of sense. It takes generally about an hour, a little over an hour. You'll know when it's finished because this rises up, and it gets a little bit higher than the pan. Of course, it falls back down when it cools, but not quite this low. But it does fall back down. So, and it'll be brown on top. It'll be a golden color, and you'll be able to tell when you pull it out. See how that shakes? You can see this whole thing. It'll move around on it because it's really loose underneath. But as it cooks, it cooks up like a cheesecake. So we're going to put that in at 250. While this is cooking, I'm going to make my syrup. I'm going to pop back in a minute and pop back in a minute and show you how to make that while this is cooking in the oven. Then when it's all finished, we're going to let it cool to room temperature. We're going to drizzle it, and thank you for watching the video. We will be back shortly.